First of all, I'd like to thank the members of Ring 44 for inducting me to the Hall. I am truly humbled. I also want to thank my family for both supporting and putting up with me through all this. Anyone who's ever developed boxers knows the commitment it takes to make them competitive. Every weekend you're competing somewhere. We fought all over New York State, Canada, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Maryland, Florida, Colorado, Independence, Missouri, Salt Lake City, Kansas City, God knows where else. I also want to thank Billy Cope, who's not here tonight. He helped us along the way. Without his help, we would have never attained the success we had. Because of our success, I used to hear from different people on why they thought we were so successful. They said it was because we had a larger pool to draw from. They said it was because we trained our fighters longer before we brought them out. We had a pro style. The answer was culture. At UB, we not only built a program, we built a culture. Every organization has to have a culture. It's who you are. I made it clear from day one, it didn't matter if you won or lost. It was all about how you fought your fight. I made it very clear as well, there's nothing more transparent than a boxer. There's no substitutions and there's no timeouts. Make your opponent fight harder than he wants to fight. Make him fight every second of every round. It's how you fought your fight that defined who you were at UB. When it's all over, did you leave everything you had in the ring? Did you panic punch or did you follow the game plan? Did you recognize opportunity in the most challenging conditions? Did you fight with heart? Did you fight your fight? I would ask my fighters all the time in practice and in the corners, how are you going to finish? How are you going to finish? I want you to go out there and show everybody who you are. It takes a lot of courage to put yourself in that position. At UB was understood. Winning wasn't everything. There was no money after the fight to put you in position to get more money for your next fight. These kids weren't fighting to change their lives. They were fighting for the challenge. When one of our boxers won a title, they earned a right to write their name on the wall in paint pen anywhere they wanted to in the gym. When it's all said and done, they got a standing ovation. Over the years, I'd hear from other coaches when they drew a UB fighter, they tell their guys they're coming to fight. They're tough, they're well trained, they're in shape, and they can punch. One of the quotes that was written about us by Aaron Lowinger, who writes for the public after the 2015 New York State Golden Gloves Championships, and I quote, "The UB Club was the star of the show, finishing the night with a 4-1 record. It wasn't just the way they won, but also the manner in which they fought that made them stand out. Each one of them had a knack of courageously battling through punches in order to inflict heavier damage than they were receiving. I'm looking out here now, and I can see Mike Christopher, Wendy Casey, Taylor Atkinson, Tyler Cruz. They are the epitome of that culture. In 2016, we won 3 New York State Golden Gloves championships, an Upstate Women's Championship, a New York State a National Bronze Golden Gloves medal, a National Silver Golden Gloves, a National Golden Gloves Championship, a U.S. National Championship, a ringside World Championship, and Ring 44's Boxer of the Year. It was the 3rd year in a row a different boxer from UB won Ring 44's Boxer of the Year. One night, after coming home from the gym, my wife Kelly insisted I watch a segment on how boxing can dramatically improve the symptoms of Parkinson's. After watching that segment, I told her I can see exactly what they're doing, they're trying to do. Kelly said, if you can make a difference, you have to pursue this. And I thank her for that. I walked away from boxing that same year and devoted my gym full-time, 7 days a week, to work with Parkinson's patients. A fight they didn't choose and given no hope of winning by the medical community. My first client was a gentleman named Tony. He's here tonight. When he came to me, to the gym, he had a quad cane. The quad cane is a cane with 4 suction cups on it. It wasn't enough to hold him up. He used it to get to a table, a chair, something stable. Make a long story short, Tony walks to my gym 5.7 miles every day. On his sister. He works out an hour and a half and he walks 5.7 miles home. He walks 11.4 miles unassisted, 6 days a week. Wendy Casey, Taylor Atkinson, Jennifer Taggart, Jeff Quinn, Tyler Cruz, Lydia Merlot, all work with me there now, and brought that same mindset, that same culture we had at UB to work with Parkinson's patients. That same, I'm gonna bring a culture we had at UB, we now have the Parkinson's gym. That culture, that mindset, with direction and the proper skill sets, have got these same people given no hope to get out of wheelchairs and walkers and take back their lives. I want to thank everyone who fought for me and helped me along the way. You're the reason I'm receiving this recognition, and I thank you. Great job.